Cynthia lost the key to the car, but it was just a keychain that had only 2 keys. The key for the Honda and the key for the house. My mom has a key to the house, but they don't know if they have a spare key to the Honda, so they might have to make another one using the VIN number. I guess I gotta open the door. I got this car filled with those rocks. That's a lot of weight. I drove this car with 10 bags yesterday. Arkansas. For wow. I went out to Silver Lake last night, and I've been here since. I've been sleeping or resting here ever since. This is what I did last week, by the way. I'm not even completely done yet. So I gotta put the stepping stones over here, which I have there. I got some round ones. It's already getting messy. We got leaves over here. So, well, it looks good in here now. I gotta wash it down. Gotta wash these rocks down. And I did over here too. Man, I slept. I slept all the way until right now. I basically just rested. I got home like at 4:30 last night. 4:30 in the morning, and then I went to bed, and I was in bed since then for 12 hours. But of course I got up and then I was watching TV. I was just too lazy. Alright, now I want to go to In-N-Out or some other restaurant. I'm going to check for leaks. But one thing I had thoughts about in the last week was the fact on what I'm planning on doing 1 year from now when I pay off the mobile home and the 2 cars. This car I'll be paid off in the next 2 months at the most, since I downgraded myself to that car and sold the Mitsubishi to Fluffy Head. One thing I had some thoughts about doing 1 year from now, because that's how long it's going to take me to pay off all of my credit, was getting a brand new car. Like it was going to be either a Toyota Camry or a Nissan Altima, or it could possibly be another car. It would be a Honda Accord. Another car I liked was a Dodge Intrepid, but if I would buy a Dodge Intrepid, I would buy it used. I would not buy it new, because since they lose value really quickly. But if I would buy the Altima or the Toyota, I would buy that car new, because of the fact that they just came up with a new redesigned model on 2002, and they're the only models that I like of Toyota and Honda and Nissan. They're the only models that I really like of the new cars, because the cars that are 2 years or older from today, I don't like the way they look. I don't like the previous models. I don't like the way the previous models of Toyota Camrys and Nissan Altimas look, because they're too everyday looking. So they finally redesigned the cars, and I'm finally liking the way they look. I'm finally liking the way today's brand new cars look, because I did not really care too much about how they looked, the brand new cars, besides the redesign of the Toyota Camry and the redesign of the Nissan Altima. So that's what I'm having thoughts of, but I don't know yet. I could change my mind and not get any car at all and just stick with these 2 cars, or I may decide to just stick with a nice used Intrepid, or I may go ahead and decide on these new cars, or I may decide on other things. So I don't know yet. So I'll find out what happens in a year from now.
Que en el campo aquel rojo de tu flor vino el amor, nos impartió sabor a miel la noche que en el campo aquel rojo de tu flor, 15 años y años tú, 18 yo. 15 años tú, 18 yo. Te di mi amor, unimos lazos y me dejaste el corazón hecho pedazos. 18 yo.
Those candies. Ow. Yeah, I can remember the times I was listening to music that was involved in the times when my dad used to play. It's Mexican music that I recorded off an 8-track a long time ago. And it was music that my dad used to play on the weekends when everybody came and visited us. You know, all the relatives. Like, I remember Patty and Dina. And then I remember Peter. I remember when they used to come. Our relatives, they used to come on a weekend. And they would have, we used to have these parties. My dad used to have these parties in the house in the 3102 South Townsend Street in Santa Ana. I'll tell you, I remember those times. Now I was playing that music and I just remembered those times when I used to hear that a lot. And this was when I was like 5, 6 years old, or 7 years old. Destiny's age. There. Yes. It's raining. Yes. Oh, just another morning. Yeah, boy, I had somebody calling me here. Mama. Wow, I never even heard that phone. It was Yars. It was Mama. And then I parked my car out there so that way I can get a little rain. Because it's been sitting in the parking lot there for a while. Man, it's raining real hard right now. Damn, it's raining so hard right now. It's like it's raining so hard that it's getting kind of scary over here, man. Real hard. Shit. I wonder if it's a leak over here. And it gets noisy in here because of this part of the roof here. It's not really all covered. But you know, this mobile home gets pretty noisy in the rainy weather because I have a flat roof. I don't have a arched roof. Damn. Damn, it hasn't really eased off in the last, say, 10-15 minutes here. Damn. It's the hardest it's rained in a long time. Telling you. And I was driving around in my Mazda right now, so the Mazda can get a little shower there. And then, right now, I wonder about this place because, you know, I wonder if I'm gonna have leaks or not. Because it doesn't. Ow! It's a trip. This phone here, the one that I accidentally washed up in the washer machine, it works now. I figured that it would do that if it sat for a while. I guess it dried up long enough. But I think out of all phones, I think, well, this, I have 3 of them now. I got this one and this one. This is the one that I always use, end up using for when one of these is not available. I think the one that I like best is this one because the battery power lasts a long time. This one, the battery lasts only half as long as this one. And the one that Curlus, or Hey Yo Cynthia gave me, this one right here, the battery don't last very long on this. I don't know, I might need a new battery, but the battery, it probably lasts only half as long as the other phone, as the Ericsson one. That's crazy. I just put the other battery in to see how many minutes I have in it. This one I have about 75 minutes. This one's fully charged, the one that I put in right now. But this is the one that's fully charged at this moment. Now the one that I just put in has 72 minutes, which is about half or less. Ow! So I'm spending a weekend over here. And I did brakes on Carlota's truck today. And then I heard about Arnold being victimized of identity theft, and it was from Ray. Ray actually stole Arnold's identification, and after a while I found out that it was a car, that BMW that Ray had, the white one. It was from Arnold's credit. He actually sort of used Arnold's credit to get that car. And he told me that it was like a borrowed car. It was like a loaner car. That's what he told me. And then he had mentioned about maybe wanting to buy that loaner car. But it turned out being that he used Arnold's credit to buy that car. It's like Arnold co-signed for him. But he never did that. Arnold never did that. So it was like Ray stole his identity. And Ray is going to be in trouble with Arnold now. And with the authorities too. I got these for Hecklered. It cost me $30 for the 2.